YouTube, what's happening? It is Wednesday, January 8th, and we're going to focus on the NBA now because we have 8 games on the slate that we need to talk about. But first, little recap of yesterday. These are the plays that I took. If you want these plays all nice and typed out for you, including access to the sheets that you see here in every video, all you got to do is go over and join the HQ. Simple as that, easy peasy. Now, a day like yesterday is exactly why I tell you should always be doing straight bets, because straight bets are the reason why we have bankrolls the next day and we don't have to deposit. So with these 8 games on the schedule, let's try to be smart today. If you're nothing but a parlay better, sprinkle in some straight bets for me. Just try it and see how it works. When you wake up tomorrow and you still have money in your bankroll, you're going to like yourself a lot more and not have to hit deposit and hit of the bonuses. So trust me, just try it out. You'll like it. So let's go ahead and jump to the first game right now. All right, first game is going to be Oklahoma City and Cleveland. Damn, NBA Finals potential preview. 2 top records in each conference, 30-5, 31-4. Ooh. Let's see how it goes. It is Cleveland 2.5 at home with a 229.5 total. Head over here to the depth charts. Everyone, questionable. Okay, and Merrill. Okay, Oklahoma City, and all the starters are good, and everything looks cool. Nothing to worry about. We pop over to the numbers: 10-0, 10-0. Both in the last 10 are absolutely kicking ass. 30-5, amazing. And Oklahoma City's had a kind of rough schedule, and they're still 30-5. That tells you a lot about them. Cleveland's had the easiest schedule though. And what can you do? You play who you got, right? Let's see, 8 versus 3, that's a push, that's a push. 19 versus 13 is technically a push, but still a lean to Cleveland a little bit. And the number 1 3-point shooting team versus the number 1 3-point shooting defense. That's what you want to see. Gosh, have fun with that one. The ratings, number 1 offense, number 1 defense. That's just, yeah, this is a beast of a matchup. When we have matchup like this, I have no clue who the hell I want to bet. Let me open the props over here real quick, just so I can see what's popping. Okay. I don't exactly know who I would take in this one. Total's 229. I can see that's way over that. But if Oklahoma City controls the game, it's going to be lower scoring and they're going to win. If Cleveland controls the game, it's going to be higher scoring and they're going to win. That's just how it works. Really, you want to do a live bet probably. Try to see how it goes in the first quarter. If it looks like it's going a certain flow, you can probably kind of see, but maybe not. Let's go to props. We got 100% Darius Garland. Oh God, are we going to bet Darius Garland? I really don't want to. SGA assist. Donovan Mitchell's not doing great recently. Garland again. Shy again. Okay, is this these two? Okay. Where's Mitchell? Outside of just assist. Mitchell, is he not scoring anymore? Is his line just so jacked up it doesn't matter? Hartenstein, whatever, versus the 2 talls for maybe Mobley. No, see, even Mobley's not doing too good recently. All right, well, look at what we got. When did he start scoring so much? What is this? Who's been popping off? PRA. Yeah, he's either getting points or he's getting assists. He's getting 14 points, 14 assists. What is this? Man, ever since he had that one game where he was miserable, what was it? Where was that game? I think it was like right here against Boston. He shot like 30 shots and made like 2. Yeah, he had 8 points. Yeah, that game right there. Man, he's been very recently though, so I'm tempted. All right. I might regret this one. If you don't like this play, please don't take it, because I'm going to. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to. Garland over 28.5 PRA. Yeah, I know he's going against Oklahoma City, but this is where, if you're good, who is this against? Let's just look a little closer at the last 5. That was against Charlotte, Dallas, Lakers. Lakers got good defense. Golden State, who has a pretty good defense, and Denver. Not the best defensive teams. Utah, Philly, and who stopped him down? Brooklyn, Cleveland, Milwaukee. Yeah, we'll take it, whatever. And why would I take him? Why can't I just pay points? Points at 32.5. My God, what are we doing here for points? He's only hit this 14%. 33 in the last 10, 34. It is technically over his average. What's points and assists? Can I get like a combo? 40. And then 39.5. Man, we are gambling with this one. This is just straight gambling at this point. I want to say something because I'm going to be watching this game 100%. So I will take SGA over 38.5. PA, I'm not going to take the R. I don't think he gets many rebounds. Well, last game he did. He had 11, but usually he's down here. His average is 5.8. So unless his PRA is like under 43, I don't see the reason. It's 43. Yeah, 11 rebounds, 6, 7, 9. All right, well, I guess we'll take him 43.5 PRA then. Why not? PRA. Yeah, we'll take SGA, PRA, we'll take Garland, PRA, and then we will just move on because I don't know who's going to take the win. We'll take those two and move on to the next game. All right, next up, we have Chicago and Indiana. We see that the Pacers are -6 at home. 240.5 is your total. Looking over at the depth charts, we see Halliburton. Oh, no, not Hallie. What's wrong with Hallie? Day-to-day ankle questionable for Chicago. Okay, if he doesn't go, who goes? They got some pieces that could step in. I think they'll be all right if he doesn't go for some reason. That's still a big loss for him. He's playing pretty good. Bulls, they're all there, so good deal. We look at the things. Indiana 7-3 last 10. They've been playing pretty well. 6-4 for Chicago. Actually playing better defense for once. Wow, look at Chicago go. All right, offense 6 versus 23. Indiana with an advantage inside the arc. 20 versus 15. Those two push 6 and 5. That's 6 for 3-point for Indiana, 5 for Chicago for defense. So they push. They push on the other side as well. Indiana's got a really good offensive rating in the last 10 games, at third in the whole league. Chicago 17th, and they're both 23 offense versus defense. That kind of push. So, man, Chicago has no advantages. Indiana kind of pushes with them there. Indiana has a couple advantages, mainly shooting and offense. So inside scoring, maybe like Pascal, something like that. Maybe like a points rebounds play. I don't know. Let me pop over to props, see what we got cooking over here. 80, 80, 70, ooh, 170. Oh, Vucevic. How was rebounds for Indiana? Indiana is, go back, 14th in grabbing rebounds, 18th in giving up rebounds. Chicago gives up a bunch of rebounds, but they grab a bunch too. I don't know how that's crazy. Second fastest team, 10th fastest team. And they both get assists, but they both give up assists. Interesting. Okay. I will look at Vucevic to get rebounds, though. That's a good number. Levine to hit threes. Indiana is 13th in 3-point defense, and 2.5 is nothing I really, and they're 9th in the whole season of defense too. So that's not really what you want to be doing. So we want to look at these. I guess we're going to look at Benedict to get 2 assists. Man, these weird plays. Yeah, I just want to open you up and see. I'm not taking your assists. What's your points? Ooh, they raised it to 21. It's like they know. Man, the books are getting smart. They're getting real smart. They're keying in. Rebounds, assists, 11.5. Not against Vucevic. I don't like that. I do like points, rebounds. Man, head to head, what have you done? Oh, you were not good against Chicago. Okay, your last 5 against Chicago, you have not even come close to hitting this line. You have assists though. And that was what you are 65% on the year. Last 5, you're averaging 4, 3.1. You know what? We'll take it. We'll take old Pascal. What was that? SIAKAM over 2.5 assists. Sure, why not? We'll try it. And then you for assist. I don't know if I like that. Nah, I mean, kind of, but last 10 he's averaging 2.3. Last 5 he's averaging 2. Not good enough. Only other one was Vucevic. Yeah, he's been doing good. Head to head, how you do? Yeah, you kind of crush against the Bulls, don't you? Yeah, you do work. I mean, not against the Bulls, against the Pacers. Miles Turner is not stopping you from getting rebounds, I can tell. So, yeah, we'll take Vucevic over, what was that, 10.5 rebounds? I'll just take the rebounds. I don't think I need anything else. Last 10, he's averaging 11.2. Last 5, 12.6. Yeah, we'll take that. So we'll take the assist for Pascal. We'll take Vucevic to get the 11 rebounds. I would lean Indiana, but with Halliburton being day-to-day, being a little banged up with the ankle, you know, like a sprained ankle, ain't nothing to play with. So I might lean the Bulls too. I'll just leave that alone. We'll take the 2 props next. Game 3 is going to be Washington and Philadelphia. We can see Philly is an 11.5 point favorite. MB must be playing. 221.5 is that total. Let's look at the depth chart. Is anyone playing? I know Washington's rough, but woo. All right, is anyone actually playing? Let's see. You're out Wednesday. No Lowry, no Paul George, and no Embiid. But yet they're 11.5 point favorites, huh? That makes sense. Washington, Poole and Kuzma are both day-to-day. Injuries, let's see. Illness will not play Tuesday. And, okay, that doesn't help me any. And Kuzma finished Tuesday game with 10 points. Okay, I don't know why I'm going to update on him. Cool. Yeah. All right, so this is an injury-prone game. So what do we have here? 15 versus 29, 25. Both numbers lean Washington. These numbers lean Washington. I almost want to take Washington plus 11.5 the way this goes, because who's playing for Philly if everyone's out? They've already been ruled out. Washington might actually play. I don't know why they're 11.5 point favorites. I think people are looking at the record and they're seeing the name on the chest and they're saying 6 and 28, they must suck. But they don't look to see Washington has some good 3-point defense. They're average in shooting. They're 7th in rebounds, meanwhile Philly is 30th. Like, Oh, let's go to props. See what we got. Jordan Poole has stats. Okay, so Alex R, I mean, he went 0 for 5 for 3 yesterday. I mean, the numbers were there, but we're not going to take him back to back. So we'll see what happens. Jordan Poole didn't play yesterday. He might play today. If he does, I think he pops off a little bit because who's going to stop him really? Bilal might be a play. Oh, not recently. Ooh, the props are not good. Okay. Yeah. I guess we can look at Jordan Poole. If he does play, he should do well, but I don't know how well he's going to actually play. Yeah, the defense for Philly is not good either from 2 or 3. So I kind of want to take this. If Poole plays, I think we're good. But if he doesn't, it just voids out. We're okay. So I think I'm taking Washington plus 11.5. I think I'm going to. We're going on the numbers. We're going to go Wash plus 11.5. We're going to take Poole, but Poole, does he get any rebounds? He occasionally gets some rebounds. I think point for points might be the best way. How many assists does he actually get? 4.9. He's been popping off. Sometimes he gets 2. I think him for points might be the best way to go. Or maybe just P. What's points rebounds? Points rebounds looks good. 26.5. That's right on. His average is 28. Points is 23. His average is 25. I'll take Poole for points. If he plays, he plays. I doubt he will, but if I got a bet I can do, I'll do it. So we'll take the over 23.5 points. 23.5 points. If he doesn't, it voids out. We're okay. I'm taking Washington plus 11.5. And let's go ahead and jump to the next game. All right, next up we have Detroit and Brooklyn. Detroit 7.5 point favorite on the road. We look over here at the depth chart. We see Russell, Cam, Cameron, Ben, Watford. They're all out. Anybody actually playing? Are these guys already out? Won't play Wednesday. Questionable Wednesday. Out Wednesday. Okay, they're just beat up. And the only one here is Thompson. So we got Cade, we got Tim. Now, obviously, we're going to lean Detroit already. From personnel status, we're leaning Detroit. We look at info on the stats, we're leaning Detroit. Brooklyn's just not good. They're 13-23, but ever since they made that, they shook the team up. They have not. They're 3-7. They're not good. Detroit's 8-2 in their last 10. Whew. All right, so that's definitely Detroit. That's Detroit. That's Detroit all day, and that's a push. So we like Detroit to shoot some threes. Ooh, the props are not looking good. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They're not looking good. I lean Detroit. That's about all I lean because we pop over here. You see, not much happening. Ooh, we have nothing recent on the last 10s, and then on the last 5s, there's no 10s to go with it. So K to hit 2 threes, Sasser to hit a 3, Keon Johnson to get 4 rebounds, and Duren to get 2 assists. We'll open them all up. We'll start with Duren because it's the top one. Ew, Jalen. He's averaging 2.2. His number is 1.5. I don't like this. It's so ugly. Yeah, he has hit it 70% of the game this year. Not bad. So he can hit it, but he's going to be right there. You're going to be sweating most of the game probably. So I'm going to take that off. I'd rather not sweat today. Thank you. Keon to get 3.5 rebounds. You've been popping off last 10, 4.7. You did have a couple games of oof, but you had a 9 and an 8 and an 8. And not bad. Not bad, good sir. Now this one, last 3 games, maybe. Let's see, Marcus Sasser to hit a 3. Why? The backup of Cade? No, if I'm taking 3s, I'm taking Cade, which is obviously the next one. Cade hit 3s. He's either hitting 4 or 1. I don't understand how he's struggling sometimes. He has a great matchup. Brooklyn's 23rd in 3-point defense. He's averaging, it's an EV play too. He's averaging 2.7 in the last 10, which is not good. In the last 5, he's averaging 2.8, which is just over the 2.5 as well. To be honest, I don't like that. That's not good enough. I'm going to take it off. I'm just going to take it off. I'm taking this off too. Yeah. I think I lean Detroit on the 7.5, but I'm a little concerned. The numbers aren't, like Detroit has the stats. We'll say Detroit. I don't have any props though. That's the sad thing. That's the one thing I'm kind of upset about. I don't have any props. I like me some props, but let's open that up. Come on. There we go. I'll take Detroit in the 7.5 just because Brooklyn's one so beat up. And then the stats all lean Detroit except for this one push on the 3 versus 3 defense. So Detroit should statistically do their job. They'll be good. So, and they're 8-2. They're playing great recently. Brooklyn's struggling. I have no props I like. So we'll take Detroit, skip on the props next. Next up, Toronto in New York. This will be a fun one. New York is an 11.5 point favorite. Remember last time when they were 12.5 point favorites in their last game and they lost outright? Yeah, me too. So yeah, the inconsistency crown is back for New York. That's them. Total is 231. Let's pop over to the depth. See what we got. Cat is day to day. Oh, what's wrong with Cat? Questionable with a knee injury. Okay. What about Toronto? Everyone's there, so they got their full team there, which is always good. All right, let's look at the numbers. 16 versus 10 is New York. 2 versus 30. I mean, if whoever, man, someone's going to score a bunch of points inside against Toronto, that's for sure. 20, this is all pushing. 3 points are just terrible from both. Look at the Knicks playing so garbage from three. Terrible shooting defense, terrible shooting, 32%. Toronto's doing better than you in that category is ridiculous. Fifth in offensive rating, 17 defense. Toronto's terrible. They're last in defensive rating, almost last in offense. They don't get rebounds. Toronto's is not a good team. They can kind of shoot here recently, and that's about it. And they shoot a bunch of twos. They don't really shoot many threes. So, but are we going to take New York at home minus 11.5 after they just lost as 12.5 point favorite? Hell no, we're not. I can't do that. Oh, look at this, 100%. Yeah, it's great. Like he's been hitting his line for us quite recently. It's been quite nice. This has been a nice little journey to be on. I think I joined around this mark. This is where I joined, and I've hit many of those in a row. It's been quite nice. And guess what? We ain't stopping now. Over. I ain't even got finished typing it. My spreadsheet's like, do you want to put this in? Like, yeah, 4.5 over RA. Thank you. What else do we want to take? Two. I don't want rebounds. Look at the RA. Let's see. Nope. RJ Barrett rebounds assist could be a play. Ooh, 100%, huh? What else we got? I like to have a New York player. Thank you very much. It'd be nice. It's all Toronto. Everybody but Josh Hart. All right, Josh Hart, what you got? Rebounds? Is that all you have for us? Yeah, Josh Hart likes to get him some rebounds, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. He do be getting a 15.5. How many assists has he been getting recently? Sometimes 10. Mr. Double, triple double potential here. I think I'm going to go, what's the PRA? 32, because he doesn't get the points like he should be getting. So I think I'm going to take him on rebounds assists. And then for those interested, here's the triple double prop. He's at plus 1,000. That's a very low triple double. They're expecting it. I mean, it's not like Jokic numbers, but still 1,000 when it's usually like 2,000. Yeah, he might get. He hit it these two games here. Yeah, 20% in the last 10 games. That might still be a sprinkle worthy, but I'm going to take the RA for him for sure. So we're going to take Grady Dick 4.5. We're going to take Hart over 15.5 RA, and then we are going to leave New York alone. I don't even trust New York in the money line. New York and Milwaukee are the two teams. If they're double-digit favorites, ignore. Hell, take Toronto. I wouldn't, though, because New York could literally win by 40 or they could lose by 20. They're that inconsistent. That's what they are. They need to fix that or they're going to get blown out of the playoffs. So, all right, that's it. Okay, we're moving on to Portland and New Orleans, and we can see New Orleans is a 2.5 point favorite with a 224.5 total. Head over here to the depth chart and look who's back. I saw a couple of highlights of him yesterday. I think he had a pretty good game. I didn't see him play at all. I saw the highlights of his dunks. He looked good. He looked like he was in shape too, which is actually pretty good. I was not expecting that, to be honest. Portland, Jeremy Grant's out. That ain't good. Aiton can't stop both these dudes. That's a nice little group right there for New Orleans when he's in there and he's healthy, he's playing. Yeah, so let's look at the numbers. Let's see what we got. 4 versus 28. Now, these numbers are obviously going to get better if Zion's back and he plays consistently and he doesn't get hurt. These numbers are going to improve on the inside. So 4 versus 28. Portland can shoot. Zion doesn't really play that much defense, though, so we're not really too concerned about Zion's defense. So I still think inside Portland shooters are going to do pretty good. I'm looking at the props now, and I see a couple I like. Hopefully don't get the call again today. So Denny. Let's see. Defense here. That's a push. That's New Orleans. That's New Orleans. Both offenses are pretty decent. Average offenses. I'm not taking it over or under. This is just an average to a bad game. Let's see how many props. Denny to get points. I will always look at that. Kamara, however the hell you want to say it. He got rebound assists for us. Let's see. I think he missed it by one last time. Yeah, we'll look at you. Herb Jones to get assists. I guess we'll look at it now that Zion's back. I don't think he's going to be trying to score as much. And then Simons hit threes against New Orleans. New Orleans defense is 19th. 3.5. Did it say 3.5? It does. He hit 8 last game. 5, 4, 4, 4. He's averaging 3.8. That is ridiculous. And he's averaging 5 in the last games. My God, it's a lot of threes. You know, I can't even outline this to a 2.5. Can I? 270? That's way too much. I'm too rich for my blood. So if you like 3-pointers, Simons might be the way to go to get you some threes. Herb Jones has been getting 4.3 assists in the last 10 games. And his number's 3.5. He's been getting 4.2, so he's close. And then obviously we got Tumani. Tumani only had 4 last game. He kind of fell off a little bit. That's okay. You're going to have days where he just doesn't hit. 7.5 though. When you have 2 games for assists and you barely hit, I'm gonna leave you alone. I need to see a good game. I need to see you get pop off a little bit. So, and then lastly, Denny. I swear this dude got the call. Dude had 14 at like halftime, and then all of a sudden just nothing. Yeah, somebody got the call to do something. I think like dude's been balling out, and all of a sudden just stops. Like, what is this? Rebounds, assists, points. Let me look at the last 5. I think I want to take him again because he's good, but that's concerning. That really concerns me. 19, 19, 17, 21. He gets rebounds too. I'm, man. And you know what? Let's go find Zion. Let's just see what he's got going on. I know he's got some props around here somewhere. How far down? How long is this going to take? Man. Okay, I have 0 Zion props. So I guess they think he's not going to play today because it's a back-to-back and his first game back, he might not play. So if he's not playing, I damn sure taking this. I am taking Denny, and I'm taking Denny over 23.5 points rebounds. That way, if he shuts down his scoring, he can still get rebounds for us, hopefully. So we'll see. So no Zion. So who's going to score for Nolans? Herb. Give me Murray, right? It's got to be Murray. Who else would it be? Who else will score? CJ? I guess CJ could score. Let's look at them, how they've been doing. Points. You had 29 last game, or yesterday. You had 29 yesterday. And then you had, how many points you have yesterday? 5. All right. I see who's the shooter now. All right. It's Murray, but no. Let's leave it alone. I'm going to take Denny on the points rebounds. I don't know who to take on the side or total. Let's leave it alone. Next. All right, next up we got Clippers and Denver, and we can see it is 2.5 for the Clippers, 227.5 there. Let's pop over the depth chart. Jokic is obviously day-to-day. He left the arena yesterday because he was ill. That's a weird thing to do. Any update on this? Let's see. Been ruled out Tuesday. Okay. But they didn't. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, yeah, it's a big deal. But then I think, did they still win the game yesterday? Let's see. Let me just look real quick. What was the score? No, they lost. They lost by, yeah, that's right. That's right. Westbrook had 26. Porter had 10 rebounds. Of course. Porter could hit a third 3 for us. That's what it was. Clippers are all healthy. Everything's there. Let's look at the numbers. 6-4 in both of these last 10 for both teams. 7 versus 25. Clippers on inside scoring should be pretty good based on how they've been doing recently. These two cancel out. 17-12 cancel out. These two are by canceling. Offense versus defense. So Clippers shooting inside. If Jokic ain't there, hell, rebounding for the Clippers too. I mean, there's lots of options. Let's go to props, see what we got. Oh, we have a bunch to choose from. We got a lot of hundreds on here too. And it's all Michael Porter. Okay, let's open up some Michael Porter and then Zubac. Oh, if Jokic is sick, he didn't play yesterday, he won't play today, if that's what it is. Zubac should feast, you would think, right? One would think he would. So I shall open him up. Now, they have him on here for props. I mean, if you were sick last night, you probably sick today still, which means you probably ain't playing. That doesn't make any sense. So Porter would be the one that gets points, rebounds. He would be the play I would take for Denver, and I would obviously take Zubac to do Zubac things. Even against Jokic, he still has pretty good games. Like, look at these games against Denver in the past 2 years. He's had 40. Look at that PRA. Look at him pop off. Oh, pop off over there. Good stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this. Yeah, he's hit 64% at 30.5 is his average. Last 10 at 32, last 5 at 30. I like it. And we're going to assume Jokic isn't there, so someone's got to clean up, and it's going to be Zubac. And he's over 29.5 PRA because he do be getting some assists occasionally. What's your PR? Let's see if that drops enough to make it even better. PR is 26. What's your assist number? 2.5? Yeah, I think we're better just going PR. So let's do that instead. So we're going to reduce even more. We're going to go 26.5, just PR. No assists because 18, 16, 8, 16. Yeah, dude is beasting. I don't know what the hell happened in these 2 games. But hey, whatever. You just do your job, do your average. We're great. And then I think I want to take Michael Porter too, just to do some work because we know he can score and we know he can rebound. And so we're going to go Porter. If I could spell Porter over 23.5 PR. So both dudes PR. I don't like a side or total. And we'll see if Jokic plays. If not, great for both of these. If he does play, a little scared. So Next, our last game is going to be the Spurs and the Bucks. As you can see, we have Milwaukee 5.5-point favorites at home. We pop over to the depth chart, and we can see that Jeremy's out with the Champagne, most likely, I'm assuming, stepping in. Maybe Castle, maybe Keldon some bit. So Milwaukee, a little more banged up. You can look at their depth chart and see day-to-day for these three, and they're all, I think they're all probable, right? Yeah, they're all three are probable to play, so they're probably going to be full strength. Looking at the numbers, we see they cancel out 11. 7 versus 2 defense is really good for San Antonio on the inside. It helps when you got a 7'4" dude guarding the room. 5-5 for both teams in their last 10, including they have a loss to a double digit favorite, just like New York does. They're two of the most inconsistent teams. 26 versus 16. You can see Milwaukee's defense is better from 3. 6 versus 2. They're shooting great, but San Antonio doesn't like to give up many threes. Defensive rating, they're both top 3 in the league right now. It's pretty good. So let's pop over to props to see if there's anything we like in this one. I'm not taking Brook Lopez to do anything. Sorry, I'm just not doing it. Chris Paul rebounds, assists. Man, I don't know if I want to do that. It's all Chris Paul. Wemby to have 40 PRA. Come on. I mean, if you're having a battle against Giannis, maybe that could be a thing. Middleton could be. Let me look at depth chart. Middleton is playing shooting guard. That's not small forward. Lopez. So it's gonna be, this is about all we have for props. So we could do Chris Paul, rebounds, assists. If he has a normal game, he's at 13.4, 11.5. He's been crushing it last 10. Last 5 is at 14.8. I bet this game though. So you can see how he does. He gets rebounds, he gets assists. He's pretty average, above his average, pretty good. Wemby, crazy numbers, 40.5. You can see how he's done. I didn't have the assists here. Of course, he wasn't 40. He was like 43, I think, last time. So we could take this, or we could take Chris Middleton, rebounds, assists. These look like the 3 best. This is only 70%. Man, are we taking Chris Paul again? Are we going to bank on Chris Paul of all people? I might do it. You know what? I'm going to do it. Middleton's barely hitting his number, so I'm going to take him off. I don't know if I want to take Wemby and Chris Paul because Wemby has that potential to just go off too. But 40 is a lot, so if he can get 40 points, Giannis is going to guard him. But Giannis is a little banged up himself. I can see Wemby and Giannis going back, having like a nice little battle out there. So let's say Wemby. I don't know. I don't want to take Chris Paul. Just be safe. I just don't want to. Over 40.5 PRA. We'll just do that. Let's go look at Giannis. Giannis, wherefore art thou? You know what? We're gonna assume there's gonna be a battle on the court tonight. That's points, assists. I want PRA for you. What is yours? 47.5, and you have been struggling to hit this recently too. Okay, we'll leave that alone. I'll just take Wemby. Yeah, 40.5 PRA. I'm not trusting either side to win the game or cover right now. I don't like this total, so we'll take that. Other than that, that's it. That's all the games. Let's focus up on the schedule. Tomorrow is Thursday. We have 2, 4, 6, 8 games on the schedule to break down. We will be here tomorrow with the video. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know what you're taking in the comments. And if you want the plays typed out or access to the spreadsheets, go join the HQ. Simple as that. Other than that, we will see you tomorrow for some Thursday NBA.